Good morning, students. Let's start with a new topic, that is array of structure. This. So we have gone through array. We have gone through structure. What is the concept of structure? What is the difference between array and structure? How structure is implemented? How we have created a variable of structure? How we have implemented the concept of structure using call by value and also call by reference, that is using pointer. We have done this with an example also. So in this video I am going to discuss about array of structure. So by name means, the array means it is a contiguous memory location that will store value. What is the value? The value are of structure type. So before going to this, we will go through a simple program that we have already implemented, and I will change that program into an array of structure in this particular video. We will make the real change. So first, this is a program. Write a program in C to declare and print structure name book with variables name, book name, and page number. So there is a structure named what? Book, with only two variables. The first one is the book name and the second one is the page number. So let's start this. We have already implemented, just a recap of what we have discussed till now. So we have created the structure with two variable name only. The first one is the name and the second one is the page number. Name is a character array. That means rather than putting a single character, we can give a word using double quotation. We have also done how to create a variable b. So b is a variable having structure type. And what is the name of the structure? Book. So we have also seen how to assign value there. So there are two parameters. The first order is the name and the second is page number. So name is a character array. So I have given, what is the name? Math underscore book in a double quotation mark, because that is a string. Second part is integer. So I have given 100, that will be assigned to page number. So this is one value. Or I have written or what we can do, printf enter the book name. We can do percentage s, that is the user input at the time of executing the program. So what we have done, b dot name, that is different elements of a structure can be accessed using dot operator. So percentage s to take the first name. So b dot name. Enter the page number, percentage d, because that is integer. Ampersand of b dot page number. Please note that in the case of percentage s, no ampersand sign is used. So in the case of ampersand, directly we can write b dot name. And in the case of integer, percentage d ampersand of b. So either we can directly assign at the time of writing the code, or we can do this, that will take the user input during the execution time, and this way we can print. But now the question is, this is a b variable. So that means this is a b variable, means I am asking the details of only one book. So I am asking the details of only one book, that is name and page number of a single book, that is b. So I have created only one variable. Now let's take a situation like I want to store the value of five number book. That means each book have two data, that is name of the book and page number of the, how many number of pages are there. So that means this is the data of only one book. So if I have five number of book, what I can do, I can create five number of variables, that is b1, b2, b3, b4, b5. Similarly like this, just I am removing this. So I can create five number of variables, and similarly I will take the value for b1, b2, b3, b4 and b5 For the time being, I am not doing this. So what I want to say here is, initially we have created only one variable that will take the value of only one book. Now a situation demands I want to store the value of more than one number of books. Let's say 5 number of books. That means I have created 5 number of variables. All, what is the data type? All are structured data type. 5 number of variables. So I can take the value for B1, that is 2 value, name of the book and page number for B1, again name of the book and page number for B2, again same for the B3, B4 and B5. But now the case arises, let's say there are 100 number of books or thousands number of books. So how we can do this or deal with this kind of situation, real situation, if there are 1000 number of books and many more number of books? So what is the solution? We can create a, rather than just writing this 100 or thousands variable name, we can use the array. So writing this 5 number of variables, what I can do, let's take a single variable and create 5. See now, rather than creating 5 number of variables, I have created a single variable, that is B, that is an array. That means B is a variable name having structure data type, and what is the capacity of B is 5. So it is array of what? Structure. So in the initial case we have seen array of integer, in the string we have seen array of characters. Now this become array of structure. Why? The data type is structure. So that means B will contain 5 number of data with the structure structured data type. So that means now if I want to store the value, so in the array how we will store the value? Using index. So B5 means 5 number of elements. So how we will access? Index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, index 4. Starting from 0 to n minus 1, because array always start with 0. So this 0 index contains one value of what? One value of a book. 0 index contain the value of first book, 1 index contain the value of second book, second index contain the value of third book. So similarly it goes like this. So if I have given 5, that means this array contains the data of 5 number of books, and one book have 2 data. One book have 2 data. What is the data? Name of the book and page number of the book. These 2 number of variables are assigned for one book, and this contain 5 number of books. So if I ask what is the size of this B, what is the size of this B? That means there are 5 number of datas, because 5, what is the size? 5. One data can contain, that means there are this B will hold the data of 5 number of books, and one book hold this data, that is what? Name and page number. So for one index, how it become? What is the size? See, for one book, what is the size? 10, because it is a character size is what? 10, and this is integer. Take as a 16-bit compiler. So 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 for 0 index plus 12 for 0 index, it will goes on. So this become what? 12 into 5 number of books equal to 60 bytes. Why? 5. So this structure will hold 5 number of books, data of 5 number of books, and data of one book contain 10 plus 2, 12. So one index contain, what the size of one index is 12 bytes. So 5 number of data, 12 into 5, 60 bytes. So how we will represent this? So this is all about the size. Now question, how we will do this? So it's very simple. How? Let's see, enter the book name and enter the page number. So rather than just initially what we have done, b dot name, because there is only one variable, that is b. Now there are b is the same name, but there are 5 number of book. And how we can access? We can access using the index number. So what can do? We can just give the index. Similarly, what we have done in the case of, so what we will put here, so there will be a loop that will iterate for 5 number of times. That means for one iteration it will take the value of first book, for the second iteration it will take the value of the second book. So what we will do, similarly just write for loop. We will write for loop int I start from 0, I less than what, 5, because I have given the size 5, and I plus plus, and within that this will iterate. So this will iterate. So what I will write here now, I and again I. So see how the program works. So program is starting from 0 till less than 5. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 number of iterations. In each iteration, what will enter the book name? B0 will store the name, and B0 again store the this part. That means B0. Similarly, in the initial case, B is further divided into two parts, B dot name and B dot page number. Similarly, rather than B, B0 is divided into two parts, that is B0 dot name and B0 dot page number. For the next iteration, B1 dot name and B1 dot page number. For the next iteration, B2 dot name and B2 dot page number. So this will repeat for 5 number of times, because the size of is 5 starting from 0 to 4. So this way, so this become array of structure. So this is array, an array of what? The structure. So similarly we can print also. I can just put this for loop here for printing, control B. For printing I can just put. So what we will change here, so it will iterate again 0 to 4, 5 number of times. What I will do, simply I will just write the I part, and similarly I will write the I part, index part. So this is the complete program. So this is for printer and this is for scanner. So this is repeating for 5 number of time. So what is the difference? So rather than taking a simple variable, we will take a array variable having structured data type. And rather than taking the simple variable and using dot operator, just we will add the index part. And index part is represented by I. So I have put I here. So this is the minute difference, and we can create an array of structure to store different value and more than one number of value. So that's all for array of structure. Please execute this program in your system and try to run. If you get any query or error, please try to resolve. If not resolved, please contact me. I will definitely help you. Thank you.